What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up. Why you lie? It's July. Hey, man, NBA news, trades, drama, part number 8. Starting off with Wet Bananas has signed a 5-year, $252 million maximum rookie steal contract. Deserved every penny. Deserved literally every penny, man. Wemby is a top 7 player of all time here right now. Now, we know that, he kind of had a little bit of a, is it regression, not progression or whatever? Like, he kind of, with the, but he has a lot of room to improve and stuff like that. Wemby deserves every single penny, man. Every single penny, and I'm proud of Wemby, man. Much deserved. Look at Curry, man. On his pitch to LeBron, the pitch, do you want to play good basketball, be around all people, play the game, raise floor, competitiveness? There's good golf in the Bay. Look at Curry, man, doing his Hall of Fame recruiting. I like it.
I'm going to ask about, he doesn't want to play with LeBron, okay? What is the core of your pitch right now to LeBron, and how legitimate do you think that you are in on this?
He laughing in the background.
You met Slater yet? He's going to get to it. I have a percentage. It's kind of up to him. I feel like any place he called and say I want to play there, you move mountains to make it happen. And I know we're in that boat as well. So
very low audio, by the way.
Play good basketball, be around people that know how to play the game. Hopefully, raise our floor on our competitiveness this year. There's good golf in the Bay. But we're an organization that's been there. He knows that, and that's really self-explanatory. It's just a matter of where he sees himself fitting, and at the end of the day, that's up to him.
Last one for me. If it doesn't happen and you guys remain stable, how okay are you with, an off-season where you're mostly running it back?
It's TBD because it's what free agency is about. Bron's in a situation where the league is waiting, but other than that, it was great to get KP back. It was great to get Mel back. We're in a very unique situation because Jimmy's hurt and Moses is hurt. They're going to miss a good amount of the season.
I forgot Moody is injured too.
We got to try to hold the
Fuck, I remember that shit.
Because we do have an idea of who we could be with them.
But everybody's back by like All-Star break, ain't it?
Mike, Steve, Joe, they're all doing the best they can to make the right decisions with what's available.
Look at Curry, man, giving inspirational speeches in the offseason, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Regardless, I feel like we're a guaranteed third-round team if LeBron don't come. If LeBron comes, though, every team's getting swept. That's just the difference. We got Yaxel says it felt amazing to beat his Michigan teammate Morris Johnson. So they were teammates. Hey, Yaxel, very well spoken, man. We got LeBron and Draymond reportedly golfing together. Hey, man, LeBron, just make that announcement. Stop teasing niggas, man. Bro, look how hard Draymond and LeBron are laughing, man. I guarantee LeBron probably spilled the news to him. He's like, bro, I'm going to join Golden State. Just give me one more week to leave everybody on a cliffhanger and clip farm and shit like that. Bro, tell me LeBron's not coming to Golden State. Tell me LeBron's not coming to Golden State. Come on, man. All right, we got AJ with the poster. We did see this in the highlight. We can look at it again. Nothing wrong with that.
Sabonsa, 3 on the timer. Takes it.
Sheesh. AJ, man, go ahead and get that dunk contest going, man. They need it. All right, we got more clips incoming. That last clip you sent me that says the page is not found. I don't know if they just recently deleted it or what, but just check on that if you want. But I got all the other ones. All right. Wemby signing his extension with a moment. Hey, man. Wemby deserves every penny, man.
This one? Official?
Official.
That's one thing on my mind.
It's amazing.
That's it.
Hey, Wemby's going to have a bounce-back season. It's not even had a bad season. It's just the finals, like, it was just so poorly played that it overshadowed him having a decent year. We got LaMelo's already in the gym from Minnesota putting in work. Hey, y'all got the Timberwolves going far in the playoffs next season or two. It's all hype. We got Ed the Mayo. Now, here's the breaking news that I had seen yesterday. Does anybody have a clip? Is there any footage of this shit? Ed the Mayo and Tyler Hero got in a physical altercation in Vegas on Friday. Ed the Mayo struck Hero. Word around the town, word around the street. Hero got the serious case of the beats. Now, if you guys was tapped into the last episode of this NBA drama, trade news, and all this shit in the offseason, it was leaked out by a fan that Hero was talking some shit about Ed the Mayo. It looked like he was probably a little bit jealous or whatever. He was saying it to like a random fan, and that fan leaked out all those DMs. The same shit that happened to KD. And then you see right here, altercation occurred practice on the court, Vegas hotel. Ed the Mayo approached Hero about the comments guard made, trying to criticize him on social media. Yo, where's the footage about this shit, man? Where is the footage? Because when Draymond Green stole off on Poole, that footage was released in 30 seconds. You telling me this shit is in Vegas? As upgraded as Vegas is nowadays, bro, you're telling me there's no footage. And I'm going to also let you know, most of the gyms that you guys see, they all have security footage, bro. So where the fuck is the footage? Release the files. Release the files, man. And here's a throwback. You got Hero asking for Ed the Mayo, what teammate will always have his back in a fight. He says, I'm going to say Hero just because we got the longest relationship. Wow, that's crazy how tables turn.
Who on the team will always have your back, no questions asked?
Who on the team will always have my back?
Like if a fight breaks out, who's coming to save you? Not save you, but be next to you.
I mean, I would hope all of y'all. Consider I got all y'all back.
You had to choose one person though that's just
One person.
come to the rescue.
Man,
With no OG no more.
I'm gonna say T, just because we got the longest relationship.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yo, this is fucking crazy, bro. And then months later, this shit happens. Yo, Ed the Mayo already knew he was on bullshit, too.
Who?
Yo. Hey, man, y'all afraid of them Hero uppercuts? Them shits look deadly, man. I don't know about y'all. Where the fuck is the footage at, man? TMZ, where y'all niggas at? Do y'all job. All right, we got more clips. Nigga said it's on what? Freaky ass nigga. Nah, why they doing Hero wrong like this, man? NBA on the Real said, I still can't believe Hero is a buck. Damn, bro. Y'all are too damn fast, man. The hell happened to Hero eye, man? Hero's eye is swollen. Now, this is from one of these parody accounts, Centel.
Physical altercation between
Let's see if it
Bam
actually
Adebayo
is.
and Tyler Hero this morning at a practice session. It seems like at a hotel here in Las Vegas.
His eye looks swollen?
Session. It seems like at a hotel here in Las Vegas, and I was able to speak with the Miami Heat and to get comment, and they said they're aware of the incident, but they have no comment.
Was this even after that, or this is before?
Moving further, so
You said he has makeup on.
Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero. I will say
Makeup's
this,
not gonna
there
hide the
was a
swollen
social
eye, though.
media post by Tyler Hero a few weeks ago. It was something along the lines of Bam Adebayo's mid-range shooting, something along the lines of that. And so that could have been what caused that.
Oh, no, this is definitely after because he's reporting on it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't see no swollen eye.
With the Miami Heat.
Unless that nigga Tyler Hero has some UFC 6 video game injury repair or something.
I was able to speak with the Miami Heat and to get.
Yeah, we need like better up close footage. I can't tell honestly. Oh, there it is. Hero says it's all love with the Heat. It's all love in Miami. I've seen a couple guys. We're all good start. We're both happy for this. Look at the comment. He says, did he say this after Bam thrashed him?
You see the Miami Heat staff.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love in Miami.
This got to be before.
The Miami Heat staff.
There's nothing swollen.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love in Miami. I've seen a couple of the guys and coaching staff, Chris Quinn, Spo, the front office guys. We're all good in Miami, and it's just the opportunity for both sides to reset, get a fresh start, and we're both
saying this after.
Happy for this.
Now, Tyler asked you see the
Just saying it's the right eye.
Miami Heat staff.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love in Miami.
Man, let somebody cover that up real good, man. I must be blind 'cause I don't see shit. We need the footage, bro. Add the male moments before the altercation with Herro. Bro was almost trying to choke out Portis, looking like somebody's uncle or Bobby. No, look at these comments. He says, safe to say he was getting warmed up. He said how Bam vs. Herro went. Nah, man. Bam out there getting threat badges in the offseason. All right, Caleb Wilson made as many threes in a summer league debut than he did in his entire college career. Wow, man, it's a rare boost. It's a rare instance, when an NBA player gets more attribute boost and when he's going to the NBA versus in college. Yo, Caleb Wilson, great shit, man. Watch how fast Caleb Wilson gets down the floor for the. Okay, this is a block y'all talking about.
Memphis 42%.
Oh, he going to block.
Ill-advised pass. Leads.
Damn!
Caleb Wilson.
They call that out too.
Advised pass. Leads. Oh! Caleb Wilson. Jumping
I think one of y'all niggas compared him to like somebody in the chat.
out of the shit.
Got it.
Behind the back. Look at this. Let me go get you at the top.
Bro, he pinned that shit too. He could have just grabbed it like
On the
these.
ball.
I can see it when he threw it behind the back and he turned over. He took. That's what you want though from a young player. Don't give up on every.
Good shit. A lot of these players looking promising, man. I'm excited for this NBA season. Is there any more clips? Let me know now. Give y'all about a minute. Oh, yeah. Hey, actually, while y'all find if there's any more clips. Yo, y'all see this shit with the college football the other day? Who had the clip? I think it was Bordox. Yep, here it is. Hey, look at this shit, chat. Hey, when these companies see that GTA 6 is about to drop, these niggas are starting to act right. All that bashing everybody did, and look at the update from college football. Now, respectfully, I'm not y'all reading teacher. I'm not reading all of this. But to sum it all up, they took out those microtransactions that was in the offline mode for college football that everybody, especially the ones that went to the community day, complained about, man. Hey, man, you see what happens when people in the community have had enough, and when GTA 6 is around the corner? I'm trying to tell you, all these companies are going to be on their A game, bro, because nobody's going to be playing these games when GTA 6 drops. Next, 2K, Ronald and Mike Wayne, y'all better take notes. If the community don't like something that they really don't like, y'all need to remove that shit and fix it ASAP if you want to keep your fan base, man. I'm not going to lie, this is a lowercase W for EA. It's about time you guys finally listen to the community after 20 plus fucking years. It's a shame that y'all couldn't listen to me when I said it in 2015. But hey, man, I guess 10 years later, they finally get the memo, man. Now, one in the chat, is this a W? Is this going to make you cop college football 27? Or two, is this not moving y'all at all? You're still not going to cop the game. I will say, though, it is a step in the right direction. For them to actually sit there and listen to the community and make these changes, this is a solid start. Damn, you said the game is already dead? Sheesh. All right, so y'all was saying that Wemby had a pay cut. Wemby sacrificed a potential $50 million bonus to help the Spurs rebuild the team. Unbelievable sacrifice. What a leader. Now, Wemby, man. Now, let's be honest. He still got that 252 M's. But 50 M's is a lot of motherfucking money. It's a lot of motherfucking money. Now, if I was personally Wemby, I ain't taking no pay cut. And here, I'm going to tell you why. You can't trust these NBA teams nowadays in 2026. You see how they treated Luka Doncic. Luka literally thought he was going to spend his entire career. He bought a beautiful mansion in Dallas, all for him to get traded months later by a weird-ass NBA owner. Now, Wemby, hopefully this doesn't come back to bite you. And if it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, ignore what I'm saying. But this is a slippery slope, man, because let's say this year you perform mid. I'm not even going to wish that. I think you're going to perform amazing this NBA season. But even if you perform this amazing this NBA season and you flop in the playoffs, and then by the next season they just trade you for no reason, bro, you're going to come back to this, my boy. Now, hopefully, man, you trusted your gut instinct. But a nigga like me, hey, give me all the money. I don't give a fuck if we win an NBA Finals ring. Give me all the fucking money. Give me that entire bag. But Wemby, this is a great, you know what I'm saying, professional move you did right here, man. Now, hopefully, man, this helps the Spurs out. One in the chat, are y'all going to take a $50 million pay cut? Mind you, Wemby's already getting 252 M's. So he could have got 300 M's. Are y'all taking a pay cut to hope, not a guarantee, to hope that your team is going to get more players to rebuild a team or two? Fuck that shit. I'm taking all the money. I ain't going to lie, nigga. I'm taking that bag. I don't trust these NBA teams, man. These niggas, bro, these NBA companies, these NBA owners are one of the fakest people walking this earth. These niggas is going to sit up here and be like, oh, man, we promised you a franchise starting role. And then the next minute they will wake up and trade you. Hey, you can call me greedy all you want to, man. But if Wemby gets traded in 2 years, or not even get traded, if they trade like players like Castle, fucking Fox, and like other role players on the team / all-stars and shit, then this is even an L too. Maybe Wemby might be seeing stuff we not seeing, man. Hey, Java Girl, thanks so much for the raid. Avoid Davo, thanks for the 24 months. But who are they going to get, though? I feel like the Spurs still have a solid core, if we're being honest. I feel like they still have a solid core. It's like, who are they going to get? They got to trade Fox at this point. They get somebody else. Team's low-key stacked. I mean, maybe they can use some more on the bench. Yo, any more clips or that's it? Oh, we got the Charizard dude take on the
We got some breaking news to start Sports Center tonight. Senior NBA insider Shams Charania joining us now from Vegas. Shams, you have a wild story in Vegas featuring former teammates. What exactly happened?
Kev, now former Miami Heat teammates Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro got into a physical altercation on Friday morning here in Las Vegas. Sources tell me that Bam Adebayo struck Tyler Herro in the face area as they were walking off the practice court at a Las Vegas hotel. This happened when Bam Adebayo, I'm told, approached Tyler Herro about comments that Herro made on social media critiquing Bam after Herro was traded from Miami.
Hey, man, whatever you guys, bro, Adebayo stands on business, man. Low-key, it sounds like Lays, but, bro, Adebayo got to reach up in the rankings, man. He's got to. He's got to, man.
Over the last couple
early
of
2000s
weeks,
type
they
of
were
player.
Teammates for 7 years together, and we know over the last couple years, Herro's name has been in trade talks. But after some social media comments, Bam Adebayo, I'm told, approached Tyler Herro on it. That's when they got into a confrontation, a back and forth that culminated in Bam Adebayo striking Tyler Herro.
Where's the footage at, man? It's crazy when the Warriors situation happened with Draymond and Bull. That shit was out in 42 seconds. You tell me there's no footage, bro. And mind you, once again, bro, just about every gym in 2026, it don't matter where you're playing at, YMCA, LA Fitness, like, with any gym, they have cameras hidden anywhere, bro. Like, except, like, the bathrooms and locker rooms. That's general knowledge. But, like, other than that, like, they have cameras in the weight rooms. They have the cameras in the gym. Bro, who is holding the footage hostage? Yo, Herro must have paid a bag for that shit not to get released, man. You know what? I wanted to ask y'all this. If that footage happened to actually get released, now this top, because if we're being honest, Tyler Herro, he's not a scrub. But I feel like he still has some shit to prove. And this season, like, this season that's upcoming is either going to make or break Tyler Herro. So it's like, if that footage gets leaked out, is he 100%, is his career over? Or two, is it not going to matter? Because if we're being honest, look what happened with Jordan Poole. The footage got leaked out. I'm not saying Poole's career is over, but yo, it's by a thread, bro. If Poole does not play at least 50 games this upcoming season and averages 18 points per game, he's gonna be doing TikTok and hip dances with Dwight Howard overseas. All right, man. So we got some more. We got Ja with the reaction to his trade.
With his new Portland teammates at the Trailblazers Summer League game, and also spoke for the first time since being traded to Portland.
Were you offered 12?
Yeah, first, and then it talks through. The org had other plans for it. So,
hey man, it's nice to see Ja have a smile on his face, man. Hopefully, keeps a smile all season.
Getting a fresh start, new organization, and just what are your thoughts on being in Portland now?
Super excited. Obviously excited to be in Portland. Ready to get started there. Definitely, grateful for my time in Memphis. That'll always be home for me. But yeah, it's time to get to work now.
How do you feel about how it all played out? In the end, it was pretty public. What did you make of how the process went from January until you eventually be traded?
I was just grateful for, all of it. Obviously, it was things I learned, through that process. Obviously, understanding that, it's a business and, they decided, what they wanted to do for their organization. And, now it's...
Hey, man, who wrote up this ChatGPT PR response, man?
My time, here in Portland. So, my focus, during that time, after the season was just make sure I was in shape and working to, be ready for, wherever I was going. And I was here.
Do you feel like you need a new start?
Do I feel like I need a new start?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love it. Happy for it.
Yeah. Why?
Get to,
I mean, like, he should be happy where he's at, but, like, shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was expecting, like, a more, like, sadder answer. Like, it seems like Ja's actually enjoying his time right now in Portland, bro.
Start fresh, like you said.
Fresh start.
New home, new team, new organization. I get to show, the fans in Portland.
Bro, hey, another thing, too, that I don't think nobody was really talking about like that. Okay, so you guys know that Ja's shoes, no glaze, they're like top 3 in the NBA right now, like hoop shoes. I got about like 3-4 pair of Ja's. But besides the fact, like the Nike actual, like the official Nike everything of like what do you call, like the home base of Nike? That's the word I was looking for. Like the home base of Nike is actually in Oregon, bro. So I want to know if like that was like actually like a more business savage move by like Nike itself, because you gotta think about it, bro. Ja's shoes, like, bro, they're like, I think when it comes to like Nike basketball shoes, it's like LeBron, it's Ja's, and then it's low key anything following that else. Now, obviously, people are gonna be like, oh, Jordan is Jordan itself. Jordan is Jordan brand. So I'm not talking about Jordan brand. I'm just talking about like Nike for strictly basketball. Am I right? It's like LeBron and Ja's. That's what niggas is wearing nowadays. It was Kyrie's, but Kyrie's not with Nike no more. I can't think of nobody else. So low key, like, it's getting to a point where I feel like, which sounds crazy, but it's actually a flex. It's not like any shade if you think about it. Low key, Ja's shoes is becoming bigger than him, and like I said, it's not shit, because that's the same thing with like Jordan. Like Jordan nowadays, his own sneaker is bigger than Jordan himself. Obviously, Michael Jordan is still who the fuck he is and everything. We don't need to explain that. Same thing with Ja. But his shoes is becoming so fucking mainstream, bro. I think that Nike made the business move and was like, yeah, you know what? Let's protect our bag. Let's protect our future. You feel me? Let's whisper in Portland's ear, hey, if you got to give them an extra 20, 30, 40 M's or whatever, keep them happy. If you got to have whatever, like, hey, make this trade happen. Because, like, at first, I'm like, bro, how the hell does Ja, like, literally the two teams, I felt like he should have gone to a team like the Heat. That would have been a movie, bro. Vice City Heat jerseys, bro. Ja Morant, Adebayo, and Okonkwo. Woo! But shit didn't work out like that. And by the way, your boy got the free Heat games when I was growing up back in the day in Florida. So, like, by default, I would have been able to have the Miami Heat as my second favorite team. But unfortunately, that's not going to be able to happen because that trade didn't actually go through. But nah, besides the fact, I think this is more of a business move on Nike than it is for, like, the Trailblazers and, like, the Grizzlies. That
a different job. So it's like starting all over again.
What is a different job in your mind?
A different job.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Just a lot. I feel like over the years I've grown a lot. I learned a lot. Mindset changed. Go into things differently now. So I just feel like a more mature and just ready to work job.
How do you see your fit on the court? I mean, they have a lot of other guards that are kind of play a lot on ball. Dame, Drew, Scoot, Danny also plays. Like, how do you kind of see your on-court fit going with this team?
I mean, I love it. I feel like all those guys you named probably will most likely unlock, new parts of my game, and I feel like I can do the same for them. I don't feel like it'll be a problem, having us on the floor or making sure minutes match or anything. I feel like we all very unselfish, and the ultimate goal is to win, and that's what we're trying to do.
Do you care if you start or come off the bench or how that goes?
No, I don't.
I've seen you interact with a lot.
Trying to do minutes match or anything. I feel like we all very unselfish, and the ultimate goal is to win, and that's what we're trying to do.
Do you care if you start or come off the bench or how that goes?
No, I don't.
Man, bruh, Ja. Yo, ain't no way he coming off the bench, bro. Like, this is some good, solid PR answers right here. There's no way he come off the bench.
I've seen you interact with a lot of your teammates already. Tell me what you've learned about some of them.
They rage bait a lot. They rage bait a lot for sure.
He said his teammates rage bait.
I feel like it's just to turn a competitive, edge. And
hey, you know what? I'm gonna call it right now, because we seen that what was going on with throughout the playoffs and shit with Wemby. Next NBA season, so the last two NBA seasons, it was the flop era, SGA, all these. They try to make it whatever, right? This next era of basketball is gonna be rage bait. You're gonna see an increased amount of ejections and just all types of just low key even more fights, because what niggas is now realizing, okay, the refs is catching on to the flopping, the fans are catching on to the flopping. Let's start rage baiting these niggas now, because if we can't get the calls that we want, we can get them thrown out the game. So I think that's gonna be the next era. To give it by this season coming up, in the next 2 to 3 years, rage baiting is gonna be literally a thing, and it's gonna low key unless people fix it, can kind of make basketball go in a downward spiral, because. With the NBA, obviously things transfer fast. It's cultural. So you seen how bad flopping got even and stuff with AAU and shit like that. Rage baiting is going to be the new thing. Trust.
So Denny definitely number one, but he for sure rage bait people to try to make you respond or get you mad. So when we have to play or something, you have an edge already.
Is this on the court or just
Nah, it was amongst each other. Yeah, it's amongst each other.
People talk about.
So he's saying that Denny's going to be rage baiting.
A lot in just sports in general that guys can benefit from a change of scenery. What is it that you're most looking forward to about just being in a different place?
Just to feel the love once I get there. Obviously, and I mean obviously I go to Portland during the summers for Nike, but this is different from that. So just feeling the love from them, the comfort from them, and I felt that already. And then going and just proving myself all over again. Obviously, I got new faces. But
all right, shout out to Ja, man. All right, we got Charles Barkley signs off on LeBron and the Warriors rumors and roast them.
He spoke to Monte Poole from NBC Sports Bay Area on the rumors that LeBron James could join the Warriors, and he revealed the only team that LeBron should go to.
Basketball talk.
Yeah.
Are you following this LeBron thing?
I'm not following this LeBron thing at all. I got a life. I got a life.
Yo, bro! Nah, Charles Barkley be tapped in the FCC. He just confirmed he's FCC right here. Yo!
The only team that
does that not sound like...
to.
Basketball talk.
Yeah.
Are you following this LeBron thing?
I'm not following this LeBron thing at all. I got a life. I got a life. LeBron.
Yo, no, they tapped in, bro. Yo.
The only move, in my opinion, is to go back to Cleveland. If he goes to Golden State or somewhere else, it'd be like he's chasing Michael Jordan, goes trying to win more championship. He don't have no affiliate.
You think so? Okay, but you can say the same thing when people are trying to ruin him to go to the Sixers and shit.
With those other teams. His only affiliation where he was born was Cleveland, Ohio. So I think he should go back to Cleveland.
As we work in the Bay Area, obviously people in the Warriors remain talking about.
If you go to the Warriors, you just be chasing Michael Jordan. And
man, nah, bro, you just mad he gonna get more rings, bro. You got 0 rings, my boy. He don't even got a ring in 2K.
The only thing the Warriors, if he goes to the Warriors, all they got to worry about is do they have enough depends. Sorbing Jr., Ben Gay, with all them old ass geezers they have on the team. So
man, Barkley got something against the Warriors, man. What's good with him, man?
Seriously, between Steph, Draymond, Jimmy Butler, and LeBron, they'd have to get a lot of depends, a lot of Sorbing Jr., Ben Gay, with all those old ass geezers on the same team. They should go to Cleveland where he grew up, and it'd be a great way to finish the story.
At the same time, though, at 41 years old, is it amazing that he's
still Magic Johnson interviewing?
Able to play at a high level?
He's playing at a high level. He's amazing. I love LeBron, but he should do the right thing and go back to Cleveland.
And the last thing I wanted to ask you is, when you look at the Warriors, last year you said the Warriors were too old.
They are too old. They're only going to be older. They were too old last year, and they're only going to be older. And old people don't do one thing, they die. Old people don't get healthy, old people die. So, yeah, they're just a bunch of old geezers now. They've had a great run. It's over.
Yeah.
Bro, you talk so much for 0 rings.
The Dub Nation.
Dub Nation, y'all had a good run. It's over. Y'all had a good run. It's over.
Man, somebody do research for me. Did the Warriors take a ring from Barkley or something back in the 90s when he was playing? Because, man, I've never seen – this is the biggest hate watch that we are witnessing right now. And we got AM, who's going to lay the full video, but he has an inside scoop on the official Why We Know Bam Punch Hero. But obviously we know about 95% of it. But maybe he might have some extra info.
So Shams reports Bam Adebayo walked up to Tyler Herro at a practice court during NBA Summer League. Two started arguing. Bam punched Herro in the face. We don't have video yet, like the Draymond Jordan Poole thing. But Bam is 6'9", 260. Herro is 6'5", 205, so it probably wasn't pretty. By the way, side note, the Draymond punch video was during Warriors practice, leaked by a random staff. Vegas has cameras everywhere. Where is this video?
I said the same thing.
Well, we all know that Tyler was traded a few weeks ago from Miami back to his home state, Wisconsin, to the Bucks. The two were teammates for 7 years, but reports say it was about a social media post Tyler put out critical of Bam. Apparently, it was a leaked DM chat from a guy named Greg Johnson on X. So this dude's profile says Miami Heat, Green Bay, which is Wisconsin, just like Herro. It's not clear if he knows Herro from before the NBA, but his profile feels like a random fan. Either way, Tyler started engaging with this random dude, which is always a bad decision. Then, a worse decision, started trash-talking his best teammate. It's a MF making $60 million, but they worried about me and what I do. Side note, Herro's been in trade talks for years. Bam was untouchable, according to Miami, so obviously Tyler's in his feelings about this. The guy says, no, Bam is a guy. Brings up Bam's defense, and Tyler says, buddy, if I'm healthy, no one can see me. Word to my mother. Do people still say that? Feels like something like LL Cool J would say in the 80s. Maybe I'm not cool enough. If I'm healthy, I'm the one who needs help. Who did Cleveland prioritize taking away in the playoffs? He also mentioned Boston. By the way, total in those two series, they won 1 game. Congrats. Then our leaker says, I think it's because Bam performed in the playoff runs. He was the best player in the finals. And Tyler says, I'm just saying, should an elite defender be making $60 million a year? And the guy's like, yo, Bam dropped 83. Like, he's not just a defender. And Herro's still upset. So this gets out because the leaker is lame as hell. And Sam Amick reports, Bam walked right up to Herro, and Herro tried to say something. Bam, without hesitation, punched him in the face. Now, after the fight, Tyler seemed super upbeat, with no visible mark, although I guess they say you can see a little bitty mark under his left eye. He said things are great.
See, I needed more like zooming in. I couldn't really
guess
tell.
They say you can see a little bitty mark under his left eye. He said things are great in Miami, but it turns out before the DMs got leaked, after the trade, Herro posted something else disrespectful on social media about Bam. He just randomly posted this stat about the worst mid-range shooters in the NBA, just so happens to include Bam and Giannis in the bottom 10. Couple of my Rockets, too. That's actually the only thing I noticed when I first saw this post. And actually, I'm sure this is exactly what prompted that random fan to engage Tyler about why would he say this about Bam. That's how the conversation
so yeah, he's basically repeating what we, had knew already. And then
I have never recorded a video.
Oh yeah, last one. So remember when Borax, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and then now officially college football. Listen to the community. Let's see the video
like this. And I will never record a video like this again. It is official. We won. We won. EA has caved in and listened to the community. Microtransactions are being removed out of college football 27. Now, the reason I say I've never recorded a video like this and it will never happen again is this is just going to be a raw video of all my thoughts. Everything that's happened. We can start by looking at this statement. We will remove all paid progression options from Road to Glory and Online Dynasty. Okay, there's going to be a couple cuts just because I'll burp and I need to take a breath every so often. But they're still mentioning goals for live service plans in college football 28. I will say, that does concern me. My phone is blowing up like crazy, by the way. I am just so proud of everyone, man. Like, you all are the best. Man. You all know that, right? I will never, ever take any of you for granted. That is why I have been so vocal through this, because I just did not believe in the direction that they were taking these games. You all were with me long before EA came back. I was playing games on College Football Revamped, on the old NCAA Football 14 game. I got to like 400,000 subscribers before any of this new stuff happened. You all stood by me then. You all changed my life then, and I will owe that to you all forever. I will still never work with EA Sports in the future. Just want to make that very clear real quick. I am not happy with how it went down.
Oh, what? He really left for real?
This new stuff happened. You all stood by me then. You all changed my life then, and I will owe that to you all forever. I will still never work with EA Sports in the future. Just want to make that very clear real quick.
Damn! Nah, EA fumbled the bag. Generational. Situational fumble. Nah. Because remember when we tuned into that last video before, right? It was on stream. I don't think I uploaded it on my channel. Yeah, it was on. It's in my stream vibe. But besides the fact, I remember he stated, he was like, I don't care if I don't end up working for them again. Bro, EA didn't even fire him. That man borderline stood on business and is stepping away, even still with EA making the changes, man. I know EA right now crying up a river right now. Longer than the Mississippi's. Woo!
I'm not happy with how it went down. They broke my trust.
Damn!
It feels so...
Facts. Hey, broke the trust. Man, they broke the trust when we seen NBA Live 15 flop, bro. 6,000 copies, bro? Bro, I can breathe on the microphone and sell that shit, my nigga.
So far gone,
Fuck!
And I really do appreciate being an outside source. But the good thing is, all the other creators that spoke up, I can pretty confidently say none of them will be punished. And that's the beauty of working with a company that lets you speak your minds. Now, it's not a full-on win. It feels like it's just a huge victory because it really
I ain't gonna lie, because now we gotta start thinking about, is this the last college football game EA is gonna release for a long time? That's low-key gonna be a discussion. If I'm EA right now, you better make like an announcement within the next like maybe month or so with like a teaser that you're working on college football 28. Because like if you making these changes and then you're just gonna give up on a game like you gave up with NBA Live, bro, it's gonna be the same cycle all over again, bro.
Reverse a change where you're going to have a lot more money flowing in and say, you know what, we messed up. We can't go down that pathway. You all are right. It feels like such a victory at first, and I think a lot of the thoughts will settle in. That's why I just wanted this raw, authentic reaction, because they still tried to implement this. They still tried to sneak this through, and then without the outrage, it would still be there. So as much as it is a win that it is now gone, that type of hurt doesn't just go away. And that's some type of hurt that takes a long time to repair with your community. You are going to have to work extremely hard, EA, to repair the trust for everybody out there. For all the creators that will continue to work with you, you are going to have to repair that trust. And it's hard. It's going to take years of listening even closer. I've always believed you all have done a good job in listening, but then something like this comes out of the blue. So, is it a damage control situation? I don't know. Either way.
Bro, imagine the dance, bro. Like a few days before the game release, after they had everybody go out to community day, right? And then they sit there and they're sitting there rounding up each other in the room like, more money we can make. Like, bro, like some Mr. Krabs shit on SpongeBob, bro. Yo, EA, y'all dead wrong for that shit, bro. These niggas snuck in another thing, a part of the game that nobody knew about.
Microtransactions are out. So I'm hoping that this can lead to the game going back in the right direction, because I think everybody always wanted that sandbox experience, that you can load up the game and do whatever. That is what we always imagined whenever you would write to us in the deep dives, whenever you would share these trailers and say stuff like, it's our game. This is a love letter to college football. You have to get back to doing that type of thing. What you did this year, it's a great game. That's why throughout this entire process, I've never said anything poorly about it. The bugs, of course, yeah, they're there.
Exactly. And the same over here. You know what I'm saying? To just reassure everybody. Like, just because we're, reacting this and giving our take about it, like, that didn't, excuse or beside the fact, not the, whatever word I'm supposed to use. Y'all stay in school. Regardless, all jokes aside, I still gave the game a 7 out of 10. The game is fun. The game is playable. Shit, we just won our first national championship of Ultimate Team. $3,000 worth Ultimate Team. The game ain't even been out for 2 weeks. Like, nigga, I'm still going to be having the game in a rotation. But that's besides the fact y'all can't just sit up here and sneak different things into the game. You still got to work on these glitches and bugs that are still in the game. And then outside of that, this is a good start. I will reassure once again for you guys to take initiative and go ahead and put that patch out, or what to remove the microtransactions.
We could still go for a better launch, but it was the cleanest launch of all of them still. And it's a shame that this is how everything went down, but at the same time, it's a moment that hopefully changes the future of football games and where you all decide to do stuff. For us as a community, there are so many thank yous to put out. I don't even know where to get started on Sunday.
Hey, man, shout out to Bordox, man. Step in the right direction, man. Hopefully now, 2K, it's y'all turn, man. People need to get together and low-key, you know what I'm saying? Like, list, like, certain things y'all want to see in 2K27, bro. Like, bro, GTA 6 is about to drop, and I know I keep talking about GTA 6. Nigga, it's that serious. A lot of these gaming companies, y'all gotta realize, when that game drops, if the game is not up to par, we not gonna be playing that for a minimum of 2 years, and that's just being generous. Some people already said they're not gonna be going back to the game once GTA is out. Yo, so I was just about to end the video, and then I went on my Twitter, and I seen this vid pop up, y'all. Chat. Draymond wants to know if UD, a.k.a. Haslam, will keep the same energy for Bam punching Hero when Draymond did with Jordan Poole. Now, apparently, if I'm trying to remember, I think Udonis Haslam spoke about it or said something when that incident happened. Let's see what Draymond has to say about that. Draymond trying to stand on business. I'm not reading all that, by the way.
Got into a physical altercation in Las Vegas on Friday in which apparently, allegedly, Bam struck Tyler Hero on a practice court inside Resorts World Casino. Apparently it started when Bam approached Tyler about the comments that he made, critiquing what most took as Bam. He never said Bam's name, but I think everyone who heard or read or, heard about what he did or read or saw, I think everyone assumed that it was Bam. In turn, apparently they bumped into each other, and he also posted a graphic that showed that Bam was in the bottom 10% of qualified mid-range shooters with percentage. He also showed that. He also showed that Giannis is also on that list, and Bam and Giannis are teammates. So, I think just like most people thought for this reason that it was to Bam, and I think Bam may have felt that way. I found it, quite amusing that they got into it. I think, listen, I'm not one to sit and judge like, oh man, these guys got into a fight. It is what it is. I wonder, the one thing that I really started
to... Yo, bro. Yo, say what you want about Draymond, but he's another NBA legend that stands on business, bro. Yo, bro. He purposely fired up this podcast just to go at Haslam, bro. Because how you can tell he was waiting to finally address this is that he puts the finger up. He's like, I wonder.
I remember when I got into it with Jordan Poole. A little different situation, I guess, because these guys aren't teammates anymore.
I slowed down, hold on.
But similar in the fact that Tyler Hero came up under Bam. He's younger than Bam in the league. Bam has been in interviews speaking with Tyler Hero about how, he got my back, I got his back. And I remember one person when the Jordan Poole incident happened with me who was really, really, really outspoken about it, who like everyone else didn't have a ton of context because you weren't there, but was really outspoken about it. And it really bothered me. Was Udonis Haslam. And the reason it really bothered me is because, man, everybody can have an opinion, and your opinion is what your opinion is. But, I saw Udonis Haslam get into it with guys on teams that was younger than him before, a la Jimmy Butler. I had seen that before, and then he came out and he that's ridiculous. You get into it with your young guy. I can't believe you did that. And it really bothered me because I was like, damn, man, so this dude ain't never been in, and this dude ain't never been in practice where somebody get into a fight. He ain't never got into a fight in practice. Maybe not. He been in Miami the whole time. Maybe they don't have fights in their practice. The heat. What is it? Heat culture or heat way, or maybe they don't have fights. It really threw me for a loop because I don't really.
Yo, he looks so disgusted, bro.
Care what most people say, but when I have respect for certain guys, it does matter when you have respect for guys. And so when I saw that, I was just like, damn, man, this dude doing what everybody else doing, acting like he. And so when I first saw this, I was like, damn, this is two young guys Udonis Haslam raised. And yeah, they not on the same team no more, but if you raise this young guy in the light of what you were saying about me, and now he punches this other young guy that y'all kind of co-raised, are you going to have that same energy? And the reality is I don't really want him to have the same energy because I love Bam. That's my brother. Love Bam. It's my dog. Won a gold medal together. So I actually wouldn't want someone to even have that same energy towards Bam. However, I just was wondering, man, I wonder what Udonis Haslam going to say, because Tyler Herro, who's from Milwaukee like Jordan Poole, who has a lot of bravado as a young guy like Jordan Poole, who probably said some very disrespectful.
Oh, Jordan Poole from Milwaukee? I thought it was Michigan.
Disrespectful.
Maybe he just went to school in Michigan.
Like Jordan Poole.
That's fucking... Yo, that's actually a crazy full circle. They're both from the same town.
I just wonder, like, man, I wonder if he gonna have that same energy. That was my thoughts.
Nah, this man Draymond trying to be messy, bro. This is hilarious, dog. What everybody in the comments saying? They're like, how does he finally make it about himself? Different situation. Bam punched him because of all the shit he was saying about him in those DMs. Draymond punched that man during practice because he's a maniac who has zero control over the... Yo, they going crazy on Draymond. Now, to be fair, we really... Okay, now, at the end of the day, Draymond is still wrong for that, without a doubt, especially like how it was done. And I feel like if that was like a more like if it was like, let's say Yaxel, Draymond wouldn't approach Yaxel like that. Not even to glaze my dog Yaxel, but it's just a fact. He wouldn't do that. Jordan Poole's a lot more frailer, smaller, whatever. But besides the fact, we also don't know how long Draymond let Jordan Poole talk shit or whatever was going on during practice that made Draymond like just lose it throughout that time. Because remember, the same thing almost happened with KD. And that's when KD was like, I'm out, and people lip synced that and shit like that back in like 2018 or whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, like, does Draymond, do you guys think, have a right to speak about the situation with the Udonis Haslem and not say nothing with the Bam and Tyler Herro? Or you think he's tripping? I ain't gonna lie, like, if Haslem spoke about the Draymond situation, like, he gotta be fair, because at that point, then he's picking sides. Because if another fight happens in the NBA and Haslem speaks about it, that's not going to be a good look. So we're going to really, if being honest, Haslem doesn't respond to this, and he responds to like the next, because you know what's going to happen. It's sports. People are going to get into fights. People, if you play sports for real, nigga, when I was on the teams back in the day, like, there was at least one fight every week. It's whether they got caught or not. You know what I'm saying? Through the coach or like through the school and shit like that. But besides the fact, like, bro, that stuff happens like on a weekly basis when the regular season playoffs is even going on, even off season. You actually clearly see, you know, it goes on. It's whether it gets leaked out or not. So will Haslem speak about a situation that happens with a different team that's not the Heat? And if he does, then I can definitely see that there'll be a problem. That's just being a hypocrite.